Hello, my beautiful people. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Depends where you are in the world. It's afternoon here, and yes, I've got this shawl on because it's the sign that we are back in winter. Although we are in autumn, but because it's a little, chilly, so I just thought, I should get the warm clothes out. And I like the shawl anyway. It's a double-sided. See, it's I bought it from Pakistan, and it's a very nice work actually. We get so much stuff that is sometimes it actually surprises you how somebody made it, because there's so much talent, and especially handwork has actually disappeared from the world. And unfortunately, more machines, more machines, more machines. But if the handwork was so, it was not really of no value or not good, then why we value it so much, in a way, like, it's always pricey. So if you buy something that's machine made, that will be, less price. But if you buy something that is man-made, handmade, then you will say, oh, it's handmade, so that's why it's more expensive. That means, so it has more value. If it has more value, then why we have strayed away from it? Why are we going more and more and more into machines? Talking about going into the machines, actually, I tell you a very recent experience. I've always been into alternative medicine, and I like different therapies. I've done color therapy and stone therapy and aromatherapy and Reiki master. So whenever I got a chance to learn something, other than the conventional medicine, I went for it. But homeopathy, I just have the know-how, but I never learned it, like, properly, doing the courses and all that. So I just thought maybe I can do the homeopathy courses, and I contacted quite a few colleges. And to my, I was really surprised, because most of the colleges so far, whoever I've spoken to, they're all saying, oh, we only do the online courses. Now, I don't know why we don't try to cover all the aspects. I'm not, if I sound critical, please forgive me, because I'm not trying to criticize anybody, but I'm actually trying to bring up something which is, maybe we are ignoring it, and we shouldn't, because it has its effects on us, and it is affecting our life without us knowing about it. So think about it. When people go to school, college, university, there's a community. They see their classmates, they see their teachers, they have conversations there, they talk to each other. It's a human interaction, which is very, very healthy. It's very important for your health. It is. And, everybody is it scientifically proven? Yes, now that is scientifically proven. It is scientifically proven that, human interaction, human touch, when we touch each other, when we hug each other, it actually is a kind of therapy. So I was quite surprised. Everything is happening online. Yes. And then most of the people said, oh, because of the COVID time, and after COVID time, we just didn't want to make it like people come here, and most of the people said they were scared. To be honest with you, if the health organizations or the people who are working in the health department, homeopathy is also obviously related with health, isn't it? So if they don't talk to people and say, look, this is also for your mental health. So fine, whatever happened in COVID time, that happened. That was beyond anybody's control. And thank God, now we are alive, we are safe. So at least we should come back to normal life, instead of just putting everything online. Because it's actually very, very, every time when I'm doing a video, people start sending me messages. For some reason, it's or they start calling me. It just gets really annoying, because my other phone goes, sometimes I think like I should turn it off before I start doing the video. But anyway, so the thing is, I could not understand why these people don't talk to people. I'm not saying convince them. Everybody's got their own mind to make up, and everybody's got their own decision. So, and they've got a prerogative to do that. But when it comes to the people who are working in any health section, at least they can say, like, look, this is more healthy. Come for the classes, meet up, you know, it's very important. And so that was one thing. And same thing is this fear. Okay, whatever happened in COVID time, so are we not going to work now? We are we not meeting people on the roads and the supermarkets and everywhere? We are. So why we can't come back to the classes? I don't know. It's just for cutting the cost of traveling, for cutting out that time that, well, although it's being invested, it's not being wasted. It's when you're learning something. So the traveling time and traveling cost, that is for a purpose you're doing it, right? It's not wasted. So just to save that, you're paying a bigger cost, much bigger cost, and which is you're taking that. I will say that was not a privilege in those days. That was actually an advantage. Being close to each other, talking to each other, making friends. You know, we're talking to machines more and to humans less. Why? And then we're becoming lonely and lonely and lonely. You know, at the moment, the life we're living at the moment is quite, you know, disconnected, lonely, and in many ways, you know, scared life. You know, whether you recognize the fact that what's happening with you or you don't recognize. Maybe your everyday's hustle bustle keeps you so busy that you don't even pay attention to what's happening in your body, what's happening in your mind. But that doesn't mean it's not happening. It's still happening. So pay attention to that, please. I mean, video is getting longer and longer, but what I'm saying is I'm not against machines. I've always said I am not against technology, but keep a limit, please. If you let it take over your every part of your life, I won't be surprised if, you know, you regret big time. And I don't know, and if I'm on still on this earth, then I don't know. I will be very sad to see my fellow humans doing something that they're just not keeping any limits to, and then after that, you know, crying over the spilled milk. Because once things get out of your control, then they can't come back into your control. Look at your children's example. You know, we put them on the mobile phones thinking like, oh, wherever they will be in touch with us. But now they're not in touch with us, but with the whole world, right? Your child is sitting right across the room and you're there. But your child is busy on the phone, chatting friends, doing whatever, but not talking to you. So that connection is broken. Think about it, because it's worth thinking about. Have a very, very good day, night, evening, wherever you are. And always remember, I love you all. Please subscribe to the channel. Please like the videos if you like it. And also leave your comments. What do you think about what I said? And I'll catch up with you again. And always remember, life is so, so, so beautiful.